Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Menti, and this is episode 63 of the Battleship Brawl Season 4 tournament. This episode we've got the Quasi by Pacus continuing its run, but it has 4 wins, so if it wins this one, it will retire as a champion. Its opponent is a newcomer, the Otsarva by Carnival, which at first glance is a very battleshipy looking battleship. Got a nice superstructure here, like anchor chains and anchors, and I like the hull shape. Looks like got a little bit of a torpedo bulge there, maybe. I'm not sure what is that supposed to be, like a flagpole, maybe. I'm not sure. A nice battery of propellers on the bottom of her. Nothing on the very bottom though. There's a hole. I think you missed a spot, or is this intentional? Because that is a lot of layers of stuff to go through and just miss completely. I don't know. Maybe it is intentional to make the ship float at a height that he wanted, by removing some buoyancy. Alright, so armament, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 triple barrel guns. So that's 18 guns total. Does not look like it has any secondaries, just those main guns. And it is starting out facing. I like this, this funnel here. These pipes up the side sort of give it like a racing stripes feel to me. I don't know why. It just does. I'm weird like that. You got some faux rangefinders on the top there. Very nice aesthetics on this ship. Like, at first glance, it looks like there's a lot going on and there's a lot of detail, which is very nice. But then you get in and you realize a lot of those details are literally just wooden blocks sitting there. They aren't actually anything. And I don't know why there's this hole here. Just a random hole in the deck. There we go. It's the JBGs. Alright. Very nice looking ship. But we'll have to see how well it does in a fight. Right now we'll go ahead and get into position and get the battle underway. Otsarva firing before the Quasi. Not aiming at the spawn stick though, and not aiming, too low. Landing immediate hits. Punched into the inside here. Those shots went way wrong. I don't know what happened with that. Oh, and some over penetrations. Let's go check on the Otsarva, see how she's doing. She's about to take a pretty hefty volley of shells there. Lots of fragments tearing up, making a lot of very shallow wounds along the side of the Otsarva. It is causing her to list a bit. Yeah, these penetration shells are not doing a terribly good job of damaging the Quasi. Oh, it did do some damage there, but not a whole lot. I know, I believe Carnival was mentioned on the Discord that they were worried about these shells over-penetrating, and it seems like that worry is justified. But honestly, it feels like it's more of a... Oh, was that an over-penetration? Yep, that was an over-penetration. As was that. Feels like the Otsarva is just missing a lot, though. I think it doesn't have individual local weapon controllers, so when it takes barrel damage, which happens quite quickly and easily with all those fragments flying at you, it really damages the effectiveness of the weapon. Otsarva was able to survive the barrage from the Quasi for a lot longer than most of its opponents, but does not have a lot left at this point, it seems. She's down to 62.8%. Not really firing back a whole lot. Still is firing back though. It's still in the fight, just not for much longer. There we go. The Otsarva is too damaged. I'm going to despawn. So that is the end of round 1. The Otsarva is defeated. And the Quasi is 1 victory away from getting into the Hall of Champions, becoming a champion. Let's go ahead and get round 2 underway right away. A bit of startup lag. Nothing too terrible though. And let's see how the Otsarva handles this initial volley from the Quasi. Ooh, a lot of shells missing. But that one shot to the back of the barbette of this turret. Yep. That turret gets popped in the first volley, which is never good. Yeah, like the more standard APHE penetration explosive shells do not work so well on the Quasi. They have a tendency to, you know, like hit and then just kind of flop into the bottom, and they don't really do a whole lot. Where these ones, they don't seem to have a time after impact, or they're probably a pure penetration depth fuse, so a whole bunch of shells just completely over-penetrated the Quasi there. Just went straight in one side and out the other. Otsarva taking one heck of a beating again. It is a pretty durable ship. It has taken a lot of hits, but is still, sailing and functioning just fine. Other than, the loss of most of its weaponry. That frame rate stutter. I don't know why. Don't know what that is. Why sometimes the second battle has this stutter. It's really annoying. I don't know why it's doing it, and I can't, fix it. That stutter is very, very annoying. And it's strange that it happens, on subsequent rounds, but not the first round. Some kind of memory leak or something going on there. Yeah, it's the game just completely locking up, because even my camera movement is affected. You'd think with a game that's been around as long as From the Depths have, you wouldn't have this kind of issue anymore, but it is what it is, I guess. Well, we're hearing a check on the Quasi, but at 96.8% health, she's doing pretty fine. Otsarva is capsizing at this point. And yet, still fighting. Still has not given up. One tough ship. Yeah, it looks like this is going to be it for this battle, folks. It's not quite over yet, but it will be here in just a moment. So The Quasi will be getting its 5th win and thus becoming a champion, so make sure you go down into the description and vote one way or the other, because as always, the Hall of Beauty vote is a percentage votes thing, so whether it gets 100 votes or 5 votes, if I believe the number is 85% of the votes are yes, then it also enters the Hall of Beauty and will become a Hall of Famer. So if you want that to happen, make sure you go down and vote yes. If you don't want that to happen, make sure you go down and vote no. Otherwise, yep, there's the Otsarva's 2 damage counters, so that's going to be it, folks. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.